Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with the great man Sauce. Another change up. It was the duos last week of you and Lukey. Now it's the duos of you and I. Lukey out this week. I'm sure he'll be back next week, but I'll be out again next week. So I think it'll be you and Lukey. But Saucy, how you going, my man?
I am good. Obviously, good to be on and chatting about a few topics that have caught our eye this week.
Interesting things.
Yeah, a few interesting things and a few updates on stuff that we've talked about in the past. And, you know, we try to keep people informed who may have been following some of the stuff that we've been doing, you know, in regards to NFTs or things like that. But, yeah, nonetheless, Doma.
We'll get straight into it. We'll start with some cards. That's where we're going to start with, Sauce. And we're going to go straight into Marvel PMGs. We said on Double Coverage podcast that we just ran out of time. So we're going to push it into crunch time to have a chat about it. But if you have Cardladder and you want to bring it up, there's something interesting has actually happened with these cards, Sauce, which has caught a lot of attention during the week. There's been a bit of I won't say a pitfall, not just a fall, bit of a pitfall for PMGs. So I think who was the first person that came out and started talking about this? Could have been our good mate South Park Cards, I think. May have mentioned this. And then he probably would have got flamed by his mates in the hobby. So yeah, it dropped dramatically, I'm pretty sure. So are they up there? I think there's the blue Venom, I think it was. So apologies anyone that is listening. Sauce will bring this up.
This is the Spider-Man.
Oh, the Spider-Man. There we go.
Was it Venom, the one that dropped?
I think it was Venom.
Crazy. Okay. Venom.
It just dropped like crazy. I think it's that blue one there. No?
Possibly.
It was someone. We could have butchered this, or we're finished. We're done.
Yeah, we probably should have brought this up earlier. But anyway, regardless, we have seen what has happened. I'll go find a graphic because I know that Slabstock's chucked up a graphic, so we can just use theirs. And we knew this was going to happen because we've seen how many times have we seen this before, Doma? Where
a lot.
Something just, you know, has a meteoric rise out of nowhere.
It was Captain America.
Captain America. All right, here we go. We can just use their little graphic.
2-month card collectible drop you've ever seen.
There you go. So previously sold for $90K and then 888K on Golden, and then now one selling for, you know, $22,000. That's a 75% decrease. Yeah, look, it's probably correct, and it's probably should be less than that. I don't know. This, you know, I understand PMGs is really cool, but you know, are they worth $22,000 for a Captain America? Probably not. I even think, like, you know, some of the early Captain America comics aren't even that expensive, and like at least comics in terms of, you know, Marvel have a lot more history behind them rather than the cards, which, you know, seem to be pretty new. You know, 2013. I mean, Marvel Comics been around for many, many years, you know. So would, you know, if someone asked me, would I want a premium Marvel comic, or, you know, or Captain America Marvel comic, or would I want, you know, this PMG? Give me the comic every day of the week, just because there's more history behind it than these cards. And that's why we've seen that 75% drop. And this won't be the first one. I mean, you go onto Cardladder, you know, say you have a look at the Venom. Here's the Venom to 10 that sold for 30,000. Previously sold in 2015 for $152, the number to 10, and then sold for 15,000. Cardladder values it at 30,000, they reckon. So if it is to hit the market again, according to Cardladder's predictive algorithm, they have it valued doubling in price from its last sold, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. We'll have a look at the blue, the Venom and the blue. So Venom back, you could have bought it for $36. This is probably when old mate Rick was buying them for $50, $60. Remember,
Yeah.
we've told this story before. We met this guy Rick on Clubhouse, and he was telling us that he was buying Marvel PMGs for $50, $40, $50. And this is probably back then. He said it was, and he sent them all to PSA. So I wouldn't be surprised if a few of these are his that he's flogged off now.
And he's just
but-
loving life.
Loving life. He's cashed in big time. But the value on it is now 2,600. That's the high. When another one hits the market, will it stay at 2,600? I'm guessing probably not. I'm guessing
in the
probably
comments on the Slab Stocks post, a lot of people were saying, someone that bidded really highly on that Captain America, it's now dropped to 22K, and 22K is still pretty good. And
it is
then-
pretty good.
It is.
Good.
No, it is. But then someone said like a raw copy sold on the 27th of the 1st for 11K and on the 21st of the 2nd for 12K. So if either of those were lucky enough to turn into a PSA 8, the purchaser potentially would profit 10K in a few months. Yeah. It's not about it's the 2013 Fleer Retro.
So do we think that the 27,000 for the Iron Man number to 50 blue PMG is reasonable? I mean, it's literally gone from.
But that's raw source.
Yeah, I know that's raw. So
Yeah.
it's literally gone from the 9th of the 3rd, 2021 to the 16th of the 3rd. That can't be right. $1,000 there, and then it's sold for 27,000.
No, it was, but there was a lot of things happening back then, Source, where I don't know, we may have missed it, we didn't report it, or there was misreporting on it, but it was evident.
That's in 1 year.
There was
1 year
evidence,
that's gone to that.
Source. There was evidence
$1,000 to 27K.
There was evidence that fractional companies were buying PMGs for ridiculous prices, putting it on their platform and selling the shares, the fractions of the cards, and making themselves money, pretty much.
So they bought a bunch of them back here for $50 a pop?
No. It was earlier. Like, it would have been around that $1,000 to $2,000 mark.
Okay.
Or even that $5,000, even the $5,000 mark.
Then they run up the prices and then chuck them on their platform.
The scary thing is, like, someone may have bought that for $27,000 and the card will go down. Then they have to grade it. You know what I mean? They'll grade it, and if it comes as a PSA 8, it's not going to be worth 40 grand for Iron Man. Like, the Captain America is a PSA 8 for 22 grand. And as you know, PMGs are a very hard grade. So I don't know. It's a bit all over the shop. It hasn't the market hasn't just died.
No, it hasn't died
on its ass. It's dropped. I think it's dropped because I think the initial was the pump. It was the pump. That was the pump. All these
we've seen it with a number of other areas of collecting. We're seeing something similar with WWE right now.
Yeah. But I think all these prices, Saucy, genuinely all these prices that you're seeing for these PMGs it's false value. And now it's going to average out, and a lot of people are going to lose money. And the people that sold it at the top are rubbing their hands together and moving on to the next freaking project.
Yep, they are.
The next best thing. Someone said here, just buy tickets, stop buying PMGs. He was being sarcastic. So, yeah, someone said, to be honest, Captain America fell off. Spider-Man and Batman are active in these streets at the moment.
I'm telling you, the comment sections is one of the best things to go through and read.
Someone says, seems like a pump and dump to me, and I don't say that often. 22K is still amazing, crazy. I'm shocked they're even selling for 22K. They probably go up from here, says someone else. I can't help think Golden and friends are creating a market out of thin air. I'd really like to see who these individuals are who are paying these prices. This guy said, "Yeah, tickets is why it's dropping. You all need to buy. You all need to not buy Marvel anymore and buy tickets." They're talking about tickets are going to be the biggest winner of all time. This guy says it's worth $500. 88K sales seems like a total anomaly. BS sale though. No, it's on Cardladder, so it's an approved sale. So it's not BS.
Yeah, but I just think he's saying
person,
an anomaly in the fact that, how much they paid. But we just hope that there's not dubious activity going on, because we have seen these fractional companies pump up the price of stuff and then go list, cards on their site, the same card as fractions, sell those fractions. Obviously, they're making money out of it. And then, the fractions fall off a cliff. So, yeah.
anyway, it is what it is, Source. We'll see what happens there with that one. Sticking to cards and then going into NFTs slightly. New project out at the moment. Speaking of fractional companies, I'll share my screen for you. We've got Liquid Marketplace.io. And if no one knows what that is, it belongs to Logan Paul. So he's created his own fractional marketplace. Obviously, owns something legendary. It's a nice website. It began with a passion for collectible items. Yeah, just we've given the website. You can go have a look at this. The vision: make high value collectibles accessible to anyone interested in building their collection to create a level playing field where those who truly appreciate these unique items can own something legendary. Create a large-scale platform where people can buy and sell portions of rare collectibles in real time via digitized tokens. You are not buying shares. When you purchase a tokenized portion of a collectible on Liquid Marketplace, you become a genuine co-owner of the collectible. The experience above all else, we want Liquid Marketplace to be a fun and exciting experience, a place where collectors can make once-in-a-lifetime finds, own a piece of history, and buy, sell, and trade their way to the ultimate collection. So, authenticates and appraises collectibles, store them in a secure physical vault, tokenized. There you go. Tokens are listed at 10 USD cents each on our offerings page. Collectors can buy tokens on a first come, first serve basis, and then the marketplace after the offering sells out. Collectibles move to our secondary market. Collectors can buy and sell tokens here on our real-time exchange. These are some of the things that they've added. If it wants to open, this dropped on March 29. So Curry RPA to 99, BGS 95. I think he's got his Illustrator card. Oh no, one Illustrator card, not the Illustrator card. Because the one he had was a PSA 10, wasn't it?
Yes, it was PSA 10.
So that's a PSA 8. There's a LeBron James RPA to 99. You can buy a fraction in a CryptoPunk as well. A box of Pokemon cards. There's a Jordan on here. There's a Giannis on here. There's multiple other things. There's a Discord you can join. And I think I need to sign up to get like more access to it. So that's just something there in the collectible space. If you're interested, feel free to go check it out. The other thing is Logan Paul has announced this 99 originals. So he took 99 Polaroids source on this journey. And like one of them, he was explaining that like he took a photo of Jake when he punched Tyron Woodley in his fight on his Polaroid camera. And obviously, they're all one-on-one Polaroids by Logan Paul, taken by Logan Paul. And what he's done, obviously, he's got a website. It's got the journey of it. He explains all in this video. So it's originals.com. That is the site if you want to go have a look at it. The premise behind it is, he said, for example, if someone is turning all these Polaroids into 99 NFTs, each person that whichever NFT gets bought, the owner will also receive the original Polaroid. So I'm assuming Logan will probably sign it on the back with a message or something. So they'll get the original Polaroid photo and the NFT. And then with that, it says here, purchasing digital or physical assets, managing assets held in the treasury, funding creative projects by fellow DAO members, access to exclusive experiential events, topic suggestions, or guests for Impulsive Podcast, and sponsoring independent artist gallery showcases and activations. He gave a bit of an example source. He said if someone got like the picture of my brother fighting Tyron Woodley, they might get access to Jake's next fight into the locker room to meet and greet him and actually potentially be able to walk out with him and do all that type of stuff on fight day. So like it's incentivized. So
I mean, it's
stuff like
it's
that.
better utility than some of the other.
It's numbered to
rubbish that
99
we're seeing.
source. It's only 99. That's it.
Yeah,
It's 99
like
different experiences, technically. That's, I think, the way he'll do it. It'll be 99 different experiences for potentially 99 different holders. It could be less than that, clearly. People might buy more than one. So, yeah, that's another update from Logan. And now sticking on to the NFT space side of things, Source. I think it's time for you to rant a bit. Obviously, we were massive
Hang
promoters,
on.
massive
Before
promoters.
Are we going to talk about Tyson's project, or are we going to do that?
No, that's my fire.
Oh, that's your fire.
That's my fire.
I
just wanted to steal that as you have. You ruined it.
I've ruined it. That's all right. We'll keep it till later. Go on.
But we've been a big promoter of this company in the past, and obviously about buying the crypto coin affiliated with this company. And I'll be honest, I hadn't been keeping tabs on it for a few weeks. And Saucy has brought something to my attention. And he also brought attention to the people that have created this company, that run this company. And through doing so, he'll explain what's happened to him as well. But Saucy, an update and give an insight on what the company is. And
yeah, so it's VEVE Collectibles. If you don't know, now you know. I'll bring up their website just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is what it is. VEVE Collectibles. You download the app on your phone, and essentially, you buy these digital NFT collectibles that, they're a lot better than just your average JPEGs. They've got a lot of big licenses with Marvel and, let's just say Coca-Cola. What else is there? There's
Disney,
Batman,
Star Wars.
Yeah, there's so much.
Yeah, Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, Ghostbusters.
Yep. There you go. Superman, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park. That's just to name a few.
They reckon they have over 100 licenses.
Yeah, and this is why it was one of the big reasons.
Rumored to have NFL as well. Source.
Yeah. So this is one of the big reasons that we were big on this project. We spoke about it really, really early on. When I think when we very first spoke about it, Doma, you could actually just go on the platform, download the app, and you could literally just buy as many of the NFTs as you sort of wanted. Like there's different levels when they do a release. There's like the ultra rares, and then then the rares, then the commons, uncommons. I think there's like 4 levels. I think that's how it goes. And obviously the commons, there's a higher mint, and as you go down, uncommon a bit less, and then I think rare, then a bit less, and then the ultra rares is the lowest to mint. Now, when I first went on the platform, anything ultra rare pretty much sold out straight away, but your rares, your uncommons, and your commons, they sat. Right, so you could go there, you could buy as many as you want, commons, even the rares, you know what I mean? Like it was, I think the mint was to about 6,000 or 7,000. You could still go on there and buy a bunch of them if you wanted. One buy 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you could. So spoke about it from early days, and I mean that served me well. I've done pretty well out of it, but I've done pretty well to the point where I'm stuck with these gems. And I can't do anything with it because they have a marketplace on there where you sell your collection or some of your collection to other people for gems. Now, to get gems, it's very easy to get gems. You can literally just pay through your Google Play if you've got an Android device, or you can pay through your Apple Pay if you've got a Apple device. So they make it really, really easy to get these gems. But when you go sell something, you get gems in return. The project has now been around for more than 1 year, Dom, and there's still no gem to USD withdrawal, but not even that, gem to crypto withdrawal. So I'm stuck with these gems that, yeah, I can buy more things on the marketplace. Yeah, I could try to get more drops. But now it's at the point where if you want to get a drop, all the drops are at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning here for us in Australia. So, you have to stay up that late, first of all. Then you have to fight another, 500,000 people that are trying to get it at the same time because it's so popular now. So you might not even get it. So I want to cash out my gems and I can't. And I just can't fathom that the platform's been around for 1 year, more than 1 year, and there's still no withdrawal method. So, me being me, I want to get answers. I always have a look at the major announcements within the Discord and see what updates they've been giving. I don't follow it religiously and listen to every AMA and all that. I just try follow the major updates, or when they do a major announcement, it generally, and they do updates to the platform or whatever thing, it has them listed there in dot points. That's all I need to know. 1 year I've been keeping up following this, and still we're yet to get any sort of way to withdraw. Now, in their Discord, they have a channel called Venting, right? Venting. So you go in there to vent. So pretty much for a week, pretty much every day for a week, I would go in there and write a message saying it is not good enough that you've been around for 1 year and you still don't have any sort of way to withdraw or cash out your gems. They started pretty and I've vented in there before and I've got responses. If you vent and it's something to do with like your account being locked or something to do with that, you'll get a response from one of the admins. I got 0 responses. And by the 6th, 7th day, I was getting pissed off because, everyone else getting responses from admins in there and I'm not getting nothing because they know I'm right. They know that they should have a way to withdraw their people's gems. Every drop, they pretty much make $2 to $3 million on every drop, right? That they do. Just put that into perspective, and they do about fucking 4 or 5 drops a week now. Used to be like one a week, 2 a week, maybe if you're lucky. They do like 4 or 5 now a week. And my last message was, I'm starting to think VEVE is a scam because you're very quick to take our money, but you're not so quick to pay us out when we decide to sell some of our collection. I left it at that. I tried to go back into the Discord the next day. I've been banned from the Discord for venting my displeasure. Goes to show you how much they really care, this company. Very, very quick to take your money. Very quick. But when you want to cash out, because not for anything, I'll tell you right now, as cool as VEVE is, it's a fucking digital image on a fucking screen, right? If I can make some money out of it, I'm going to sell it and make the money. And the reason why I want to sell is because I want to put it in other investments, other crypto, things that I think have better potential than VEVE now. I think there's things that are surpassing VEVE because they're so slow to add new layers to their platform. They're very fast at creating new drops to make more money, but they're not very fast at creating new layers to have more utility for the things that you buy, other than them just going up in value and then people being able to sell them. Because at the moment, that's all you got. So that's where it's at. Personally, I won't be spending any more money. I'm stuck with, a whole bunch of gems. I've sold out some of my stuff. I've still got some stuff in there that I'm probably going to sell out eventually. But there's no point selling it now. I might as well keep it so I can show people that I've got these cool things when I see people in person and show them this little digital image coming up. A little augmented reality image. Like, it's cool. People think it's cool. But it's only cool until you get sick of it, like me, and want to cash them out, and then you can't actually cash them out because you sell it on their marketplace, and then you're forced, if you really wanted to cash out, this is what you had to do, Dom. You had to sell it on eBay and then add the person as like a friend, because you can like add people's usernames within the platform, and then gift them that. We're trying to have mass adoption of crypto, mass adoption of NFTs. And by making people going outside the platform and doing all these extra steps that they shouldn't have to do so they can cash out some of their collection, that's wrong. That's wrong. And, VEVE found out that that's what a lot of people were doing. And they then stopped all gifting. So now you can't even do that. So now that you can't even do that, I sure hope so that they better be damn working on some sort of solution to allow us to get our gems either into crypto, OMI token. If I couldn't give a shit, if they give me OMI token, I'll be happy to hold OMI token, because it actually means that I can cash it out to USDT or a stable coin, and then trade that and do something else with it, or buy another coin, or buy some other NFTs. You know what I mean? I've actually got something. These gems, all I can do is buy shit on their marketplace. It's all I can do with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, my advice would be stay far, far away from VEVE. Get involved. If you're here in Australia, you got to get up at 2, 3, or you got to be up at 2, 3 a.m. to try get the drops, or else you got to buy everything on the secondary market, which is, if you want to, you can. But just be warned that when you actually decide to sell something and you get gems for it on their marketplace, you can't actually get your money. And it's been over 1 year. I don't know exactly when they started, but I know it's been over 1 year. Might even be about 15, 16 months.
Not great, is it?
So
not great at all.
Yeah, and as I said, they pretty much don't like it when you use their venting channel in the Discord, because they'll ban you. That's what they've done to me. So, but that's all right. I'll just create another Discord account, and I'll get in there and I'll start flaming them again. If you go check out their Instagram page and you go to all of the images, you'll see Saucy Collectibles leaving a nice little message there under every single image, and also at David Yuns, the creator and one of the CEOs, I pretty much comment on every one of his images that he puts, telling him, "Come on, David, it's a bit of a joke now that you've been around for 1 year and we still can't cash out." Yeah. You let these people know how you feel, because it's not good enough. It's not good enough by these companies. They're making $2 to $3 million a drop. I'll say that again. $2 to $3 million a drop. And they've been around for 1 year, and they've done a lot of drops. They have
That's crazy.
Well eclipsed over, I reckon, 150 million in sales.
That's insane.
But yet I can't cash out my bit of gems I got in there.
No, you're not allowed to, mate. All right, Saucy. Well, that's a good update on there. So if you are into it, just be very wary if someone's told you, like we have in the past. Obviously, an update on to just be very mindful before you're going into there, because it doesn't look too promising on some of the stuff they're doing at the moment. Let's get to Fire or Flame. I'm going to kick it off. Saucy, I'm going to show this lovely video. Here it is. People can enjoy this. Done a very good job with that promo video, and that is Project.824. That is Tyson Beck's new project. It is going to be an NFT, obviously with connection through to artists, athletes, events. The drop is on the 24th of the 4th this month. So it is next week, next Sunday.
Yep.
Coming. So yeah, new project. It looks very promising. Tyson said that there'll be the utilities. You get access to like exclusive cards that he's going to potentially be doing. Meet and greets with international superstars. It could be basketball players or, as I said,
a lot
artists.
of different layers, and we do know when Tyson does something, it's not half-assed. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. He's taking his time. I remember we interviewed him quite a while ago, and he was talking about NFTs, and he just said, it was not the right time then, with the way the market was and the situation with NFTs and the uncertainty. But he's taken his time. He's methodically planned this one out, and it looks an absolute belter.
And he said he was learning, and that was the whole thing. He wanted to learn a lot more and gain a broader knowledge of NFTs before actually going out and doing something and teaming up with someone. So I reckon he's done a fantastic job. Obviously, the Our Group are involved with bringing Shaquille O'Neal out here in August as well. So that connection has rolled over. 4 Point Collectibles are going to be involved. That's obviously the Melbourne Storm boys that set up their breaking company during COVID in 2020. So they will be jumping back on board there. Sport Moments, which is the NFT, pretty much the Australian NFT equivalent of like Top Shot and stuff. It's like getting Australian sport moments and putting it on their NFT blockchain technology and stuff like that. So a lot of great people involved. $1 Million DAO is involved as well. There's a lot of stuff, Saucy. It's very layered, as you said, and looking forward to what's to come on the 24th of the 4th next Sunday. The mint price is to be announced, but the mint date will be on the 24th of the 4th. I don't think it's going to be cheap. That's all I'm saying.
It's not going to be cheap, but
it's going to be sick.
I think the utility is going to be good.
Yeah. So that's my fire. Saucy, what have you got? You got a fire or a flame?
No. I got. What my flame is? Freaking this guy right here, mate. Granit Xhaka playing left back. So I watched the game. He was terrible.
You flame him every week.
And when I don't have anyone to flame or something, I haven't got anything prepared, I'll flame him again because until he leaves the club, we won't get anywhere.
I can't even give you a flame. I don't know who to give. Jason Kidd, you flamed him on our podcast on Wednesday.
He copped it.
Oh man, it was unbelievable. But it's pretty much it then, Sauce. If there's no fire or flame from yourself, there you go. Stay tuned for obviously further podcasts, as we mentioned on the Double Coverage podcast on Wednesday. There will be a special podcast with Platinum Standard Grading dropping as well this week. So stay tuned for that. I'm off for a week, Sauce. Enjoy your domless double coverage time. It's probably going to be the best time you've ever had, not having to deal with me on a podcast. So my shit. So yeah, Saucy will be around though next week. As we do say, we don't take weeks off. That's what we do. We try and get an episode out to you every week. And we haven't missed a week for almost 2 years. So yeah, behalf of ourselves, have a great Easter to everyone as well. Safe travels if you're going away anywhere, and look forward to seeing you in a week or so. So it's crunch time coming up big when it counts. I'm Dom with the Great Man Sauce. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time, coming up big when it counts.